In the meantime, a man's violent past and present has lawmakers and police questioning why the state is letting him live in the middle of a Baraboo neighborhood.
Police say that man has injured at least 10 employees of a private company there to guard him. News 3 Investigates found that facility is not licensed, and as Theo Keith reports, it doesn't need to be. Theo?
Eric, Baraboo police say they were astonished when they learned the company, Dungarvin, Wisconsin, didn't need a license. State lawmakers are now looking into why not, pushed on by neighbors who say they fear for their kids' safety.
Those would work, yep.
Melissa Engel's carefree summer with her kids has been replaced by worry.
I really pretty much freaked out. I couldn't believe something like this was happening in our neighborhood.
Her street's name isn't the only nod to suspense in the area.
It's not, if something happens, it's when it's going to happen and who it's going to happen to.
You can imagine the shock that we had when we heard that this was in our jurisdiction.
News 3 is not naming the disabled individual who's housed at this facility out of respect for his medical privacy, but we have obtained court records that outline his violent past. Waushara County authorities charged him several years ago with attempted strangulation, but a judge found him incompetent to stand trial and turned him over to the state. Since arriving in Baraboo, police say the man's violence has continued.
This individual has, this client has hurt no less than, or sent no less than 10 people to the hospital. I cannot believe in all those altercations that he himself hasn't been injured in some way, shape, or form.
The man hasn't been charged, even though Baraboo police took the new alleged cases of violence against employees to the Sauk County District Attorney's Office. The DA declined them because the man had been previously found incompetent to stand trial.
There's going to come a point where he is going to have to be held accountable for his actions.
Through state subcontractors, the man fell into the care and control of a mental health company called Dungarvin. It doesn't have a license to hold the man in this residential neighborhood, although it doesn't need one. Dungarvin did give up its previous license here voluntarily in January before the man moved in. News 3 Investigates found the Sauk County home's owner is Robert Lindell. An internet search shows the Minneapolis-based realtor is also a Dungarvin employee.
All sorts of questions that we have that we're not getting answers to yet.
Middleton Democrat John Erpenbach says he's been asking the state health department for weeks. How did the man get to the facility?
There needs to be a legislative resolve to this, that's fine, but we can't begin to go down that path until we get some answers to some questions.
Police say Dungarvin has applied for a license to build a fence outside the home to help integrate their client into society. A rep for Dungarvin wouldn't discuss the company's plans, but the fence idea has police and neighbors concerned.
If they're going to keep that kind of facility there, I mean, I can't have my children growing up in an unsafe place.
The Dungarvin rep declined an on-camera interview but sent us a statement saying, quote, "We disagree with the comments made. Dungarvin provides services according to plans developed by a team of professionals." On the license issue, quote, "Licenses are issued for specific types of programs. It was formerly a licensed adult family home. It no longer is used for that purpose." We also looked into how much money Dungarvin is getting from Sauk County and the state to house the man. The state health department nor the company answered that question today, but according to a lawsuit filed against a former manager of the Dungarvin facility, Dungarvin says it stood to lose a $3,500 a day contract for the man's care.
All right, Theo, thanks so much.
Yeah.